Hello everyone and welcome to another yoga flow with me, Andreas. In this flow we're going to be focusing on the lower vertebra of the back, twisting and flexing them to help alleviate the back pain that's very common in runners. So if you spend a lot of time on 2 feet, then this is the perfect flow for you. As always, please consider helping me grow my channel by hitting like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And most importantly, please enjoy the flow. So we start this practice unusually at the back of the mat. So step to the back if you're not there already. Take a deep breath in and reach the hands up above the head. And exhale to fold in Uttanasana. Inhale for your halfway lift, keep the shoulder blades together. And then exhale, gently drop the knees to the mat, keeping the toes tucked. And inhale to reach back for a back bend. And exhale to twist to the left side. Back to center, then twisting to the right, and then back to center again, and this time twist left and open the arms out, looking over your left shoulder. Come back to center, and twist to the right, again opening out the arms. Come back to center, take a deeper back bend, and then release the hands over the side to the front of the mat, and come down with knees, chest and chin. Inhaling for your cobra, keeping the heels together. Look to the left side and then to the right, just to release the neck. Then tuck the toes, sit back to heels, and again tilt the head from left to right, just releasing the neck and the shoulders. When you're ready, on an exhalation, push back into downward facing dog and take some time to settle here. With the next breath in, reach the left leg back and up. Exhale and step the left foot forwards between the hands. Drop the right knee and point the toes. Ground the right hand and inhale to lift the left hand up for an easy twist. Exhale to come down. Place the left hand onto the knee and inhale to reach the right hand up for a half Anjani Asana. Then hook the right elbow over the left knee and come into a twist with the hands together in front of the chest, looking over your left shoulder. Release the twist, ground the hands. And this time push the left hand to the inside of the left knee and allow the left foot to roll over onto its blade. And you can do this a few times or stay in the position, whatever's most comfortable for you. This is a good chance to move the neck around a bit. And if it's available to you, you can reach the left hand back and take hold of the right foot and deepen the stretch through the right quads and hips. Release the foot, reframe the left foot, tuck the right toes and lift the knee, and this time inhale to sweep both hands up for a high lunge. Twist the upper body lightly to the left side a few times so that you open up the right hip. Take a deep breath in to reach the fingers slightly higher, and with some momentum exhale and step to the front of the mat, bringing your hands to your heart. When you're ready, take 2 steps back with the left foot first, trying to land at the back edge of your mat, and take a quick check. adjusting the position if you need to. Then inhale to reach both hands up again for a back bend, and exhale to fold for the second side. Inhale for a halfway lift, releasing the head, shoulder blades together. And exhale, ground the knees, interlacing the fingers, and inhaling for a slightly deeper back bend. As you exhale, twist to the right side first this time. Inhale back to center, and exhale to the left. Back to center, twist to the right, opening the arms this time. Back to center again, and opening to the left. Center yourself, take a deeper back bend, and on an exhale, release the hands to the front of the mat, come down with chest and chin. Take a little look left and right, and then inhale into your cobra, and do the same here, releasing the neck. Tuck the toes, and on an exhale, sit back to heels. Take a look left and right again with the head. Take another deep breath in and exhale to straighten the legs and come into downward facing dog. You can shake the head off here if it feels good for you. With the next breath in, reach the right foot back and up, and exhale to step it forwards between the hands. Lower the left knee and point the toes. Inhale to reach the right hand up for an easy twist. Inhale to sweep both hands up in Anjani Asana or half Anjani Asana. And then come into a twist by hooking the left elbow over the right knee and the hands together in front of the chest. Release the twist. Ground the hands, and push the right knee away with the right hand. Remembering you can stay here in a static position or continue to push the knee out a few times, just doing whatever feels best. And if you wish to go a bit further, you can reach the right hand behind you to take hold of the left foot and come into a deeper stretch in the quads and left hip flexor, rolling the head off as needs be. Release the left foot if you had hold of it. Release the right knee. Lift the left knee up. And this time inhale to sweep both hands up for a high lunge or crescent pose. And twist the upper body to the right a few times here. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, step to the front of the mat in Samastiti. Taking 2 steps back with the right foot first this time, and just checking that your heels are in line with the back of the mat. This time inhale to sweep both hands up and exhale to fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, look up, and as you exhale, walk both hands forwards into a plank pose, making sure your shoulder blades are nice and separated. From your plank, push back into downward facing dog, and inhale to lift the left foot back and up, bending at the knee and opening the hip. Take another deep breath in here, and exhale, step the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Ground the left hand to the inside of the left foot, and inhale to reach the right hand directly up. Exhale to sweep the right hand back and down, pointing to the front of the mat. Take a deep breath in here, and exhale to move back into your peaceful warrior. From here, tilt forwards into warrior 2. Inhale to straighten the left leg, and exhale to drop down into your Trikonasana or triangle pose, making sure you press both feet firmly into the mat. on an exhale, sweep the right hand back and down, inhaling to point it forwards briefly, and exhale, lower the right hand down so that you can square the hips and fold into your pyramid pose. Re-bend the left knee briefly, and on an exhale, step back into downward facing dog. Inhale to reach the right foot back and up. Bend at the knee and open the hip. And on an exhale, step the right foot to the outside of the right hand, grounding the right hand and inhaling to reach the left hand up. Sweep the left hand back and down, and inhale to point it towards the front of the mat. Take another deep breath in and exhale, come into your reverse warrior. Tilt the upper body back to a neutral position to come into warrior 2. Inhale to straighten the right leg, reach forwards with the right hand, and exhale, drop down into your Trikonasana. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, circle that left hand back and down, inhaling to point it to the front of the mat, and exhale, drop the left hand down and come into your pyramid pose. Relax here. From your pyramid pose, briefly rebend the right knee as you inhale, and exhale to step back to downward facing dog. Moving back to the left foot, reach it back and up. Exhale to step the left foot over to the right wrist, dropping the left knee to the left wrist, and just beginning to set yourself up in a pigeon pose. If you wish, you can reach the left hand behind your back, keeping the right hand grounded and twisting so that you look over your left shoulder. Gently come out of the twist, walk that right foot back behind you, and then start to lower down into your full sleeping pigeon pose. If you wish, you can bring the hands behind you and interlace them, and start to push the fist forwards towards the front of the mat, and maybe rocking the shoulders from left to right. Gently start to come up with the upper body. And now, keeping both feet grounded, pivot the upper body to the left so that you face the long edge of the mat. You can place the hands in front of you or on top of the soles of your feet, and you can rock the shoulders from left to right here to release the lower back. Since the left leg is on top of the right, if you wish to take eagle arms, then place the right elbow on top of the left, and then option to bend forwards and fold for a deeper stretch. Gently release the arms, turn to face the back of the mat, inhale to look up and exhale to step back to downward facing dog, and we move to the second side. Inhale, lift the right foot back and up, and exhale to step it forwards, placing the right foot behind your left wrist, the right knee behind your right wrist, and begin to set up your pigeon pose. Taking an optional twist to begin with if you wish, by reaching the right hand behind your back and keeping the left arm grounded. Feel free to stay here, or if you wish, you can keep working that left foot back and then folding down into your sleeping pigeon. Just keep allowing the hips to melt down towards the earth. Then slowly start to come up with the upper body, and this time turn to face the right long edge of the mat, keeping the feet grounded. Placing the hands either on the ground in front of you or onto the soles of your feet, rocking the shoulders from left to right just to release the lower back a few times. And if you wish to take eagle arms, it's left elbow over right this time. Either staying upright or folding the upper body forwards. Just choosing whatever position feels comfortable. And then gently unravel the arms. Turn to face the front of the mat. Inhale to look forwards and exhale to snap back to downward facing dog. From here, you can drop the knees down to the mat, ground the elbows and straighten the legs and come into your dolphin pose here. So try to draw the heart back towards the feet. You need to contract the belly and draw it as close to the thighs as possible, putting a nice pressure through the elbows. And then relax, come down into extended child's pose. Take any movements in the shoulders that you need to. And then reground the elbows, tuck the toes behind you, and on an exhale, come into your second dolphin pose, perhaps walking the feet a little bit closer towards your elbows this time. Keep strong through the core, keep engaging, and then gently come down into a second child's pose. Then thread the right arm through and under the left, releasing the right shoulder towards the ground. And if you wish, you can take the left hand behind your back to help you peel that left shoulder back behind you, twisting the spine. And when you're ready, you can simply change sides, threading the left arm through and under the right, resting the left side of the head onto the mat, and perhaps bringing the right hand behind your back for a twist in the other direction. Release the twist. Come to sit back on your heels or perhaps between the heels. Ground the left hand behind you and reach the right hand back behind you and the seat off the heels, lifting the hips, and then gently change sides, grounding the right hand behind you and lifting the hips and the left arm up. And you can keep alternating here from side to side, trying to find the long way up each time that you twist and lift the hips. Just repeating this movement as many times as you wish at your own pace. Just keep track of which side you started with so that you keep an even count. When you're satisfied, cross one foot over the other behind you, roll back over your crossed feet and extend the legs out in front of you, shaking off the knees briefly. Interlace the fingers, sweep them up as you breathe in, and exhale to fold into your caterpillar pose, Paschimottanasana. You can take a bend in the knees at first, making sure the upper body is in contact with the thighs. After a breath or two, you can start to straighten the legs if possible, and use the breath to rock yourself deeper into the stretch. Explore this asana by moving the feet around and feeling into the hamstrings, the lower back, and the glutes. Gently release the stretch, pointing the toes, grounding the hands behind you, and then inhaling to push into a reverse plank, tensing all of the muscles we've just stretched. Then lower the seat down, inhale to reach both hands up above the head, and exhale to fold a second time. Again, flexing the feet around and feeling into the stretch. And gently release, ground the hands behind you, slide the hips forwards, lower the upper body down, bring the heels in towards your seat, and start to lift the hips for a bridge pose. You can keep the hands flat on the ground, or you can interlace them underneath you if you wish. Keep the chin tucked towards the chest. Gently press the back of the head into the ground, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and open the chest. When you want to release, let go of the hands and just let the vertebrae come down to the mat one by one. Then straighten the legs, ground the elbows, come up off the ground with your torso, the palms facing down, the fingertips touching the seat. Take a deep breath into the chest, and as you exhale, lower the head back for your fish pose. You can open and close the jaw a few times here just to release. And when you're satisfied, gently lower yourself down to the ground for your Shavasana. And slowly you can start to introduce movement back into fingers and toes, rotating your wrists and your ankles around, reaching the arms up above the head for a stretch, and then bringing the knees into the chest, hooking the fingers behind the knees. And then start to rock and roll along the full length of the spine, and do this at least 3 times. When you have enough momentum, come back into a sitting or kneeling position and roll the shoulders up, back and down a few times. Just making sure that your spine is nice and straight. Bring the hands into your lap, keeping the eyes closed. Take a few breaths here. Smooth, long, unbroken breaths, in and out. And then gently lower your head down towards your chest, taking a moment to reflect on your practice. And then bring your hands to your chest and take a deep breath in and out. Gently flutter the eyes open and come back. That's it from me. I hope you enjoyed the practice, and I will see you in the next one. Namaste.